Hello everyone, this is Monday, June 20th, 2022, 11:30 a.m. and a chilly 13 degrees. Can you believe that? 13 degrees out today. So it's kind of a cool day. I was sitting in the Tim's, I was procrastinating because it was kind of cool. So I thought I'd just stay in there for a while, let it warm up a little bit, but it looks like this is as warm as it's going to get for a while. Might go another degree or two. Anyway, I am in the south end of Halifax, and this is Peace and Friendship Park. I'm just going to walk all the way around it and show you everything that's in here. It's bordered on the south end by a supermarket and a service station and a liquor store. And on the eastern side of the park is the bus station, Maritime Bus, and Via Rail. And also, you got a big hotel that's pretty much a landmark in the city. It's been here a long time. Ever since I first saw Halifax when I was just a teenager, that hotel was here. It's had different names over the years, but right now it is the Westin Nova Scotia. All right, so I'm looking in at the park from here, and there's the sign, Peace and Friendship Park. I'm just going to walk all the way around it, and then we'll maybe do some streets and stuff down there. Where the trucks are going with the containers, they're heading to the container terminal, which is down behind this hotel and over in where you see those cranes over there. That's where they're heading with those. It certainly is a chilly day today. It's not great weather for June, for the end of June. The end of June, no less. It feels like spring. It feels like April, May. Not the end of June. Summer's going to go by and we're going to say, where was summer? Didn't have any. We get one nice warm day and we get a whole bunch more of chilly, windy ones, and not impressed with the weather this year. And I saw on my phone this morning that this is the coldest year on record for like a whole lot of years. Can't remember the exact figures they quoted, but this is like right up there with one of the coldest years on record. Yes, we should be into something much warmer than this now. Tomorrow is the first day of summer. It's hard to believe. All right, the western side of Peace and Friendship Park is Barrington Street, which is right here. See, we got a Celtic festival coming up June 22nd to 26th. First day of summer tomorrow. Man. Well, all we can do is hope summer's a little warmer than it is right now. I put my gloves on to handle my gimbal. Well, they're not heavy gloves, but still I figured I might want them because it could get a little chilly hanging onto that handle in this breeze and this temperatures. I imagine with the wind chill, we're down into the single digits, likely somewhere around 9 maybe, or 10, maybe 10, possibly 9 with the wind chill factors. Because they just give you the temperature. That wasn't after the wind chill, that was just the temperature. Well, anyways, it is what it is. We'll make the best of it and do a little walking around here. So what do you say we take a walk up Kent Street today? You want to do that? Okay. We'll go up Kent Street today. And we'll go over to the side of the sidewalk. And then we'll go up Kent Street. Can't say I ever walked up Kent Street, but maybe. But if I have, it's been a while. So it's all right, we'll do it again. Lots of trees on the street, which is typical of most residential streets in Halifax. You got a lot of trees hanging out over the sidewalks, which is great on a hot day. I don't say we'll need it today, but it's great on a hot day. But they do provide some shelter from the wind, so we shouldn't get too much wind here. We got houses all around us and trees, and should be okay. Hopefully I don't have any issues like I have with that. I made a video a week ago and had to scrap it. Through my carelessness, I made a few mistakes and it wasn't really presentable, so I had to scrap it. That's why I had 2 Ontario ones up last week. I had one of those to fall back on. What? I wrecked one of my videos. Oh, I had different issues. The mic was off and didn't record some of the stuff, and then it stopped and I didn't know it was stopped, and there was a lot of noise sometimes, and all things considered, I decided better not to put that one up. We just scrap it and try to do better next time. That's it. Well, we're at the crest, downhill now. So I'm walking west on Kent Street. Look, the sun's out. Just maybe, look, blue sky. Dare we hope that just maybe it's going to warm up this afternoon. I hope that's the case. I hope it does. The weekend has been kind of on the cool side and rainy, so we're hoping that's behind us now for a little while and we can get some sunshine and blue sky again. Well, I hope you had a good Father's Day yesterday on Sunday. Celebrated it wherever you were. I enjoyed Father's Day yesterday. It's nice to be reminded once in a while that people appreciate you. I mean, you know they do, but it's nice to hear that once in a while, right? Now I'm going up another steep hill, but I think I'm going to make a left on the street over here. I think that's what I'm going to do. It's kind of noisy over there, but if I stick to this side, I should be okay. I'm not going to go across yet until these cars go by. We'll go after the cars all clear out. Okay. And right down there's the Sobeys in this neighborhood. A lot of these neighborhoods don't always have a supermarket, but this one does. Yeah, let's see. I guess we can get through here in some kind of a fashion. There's a little restaurant and takeout. Takeout only. Takeout only. Pick up, takeout only. Well, I guess we can, we'll walk down the outside. There we go. That's a restaurant. It's open. I never knew it was there before. Let's see what's it called. Award-winning burgers, cakes, and healthy salads. Famous wraps. Daryl's restaurant. I'd have to try it out sometime. I always like trying out new places that I haven't eaten before. That's always fun. Nice little neighborhood right here. You got Shoppers Drug Mart over here. It might get noisy. There's a guy with a leaf blower down here. No, it looks like he's putting it away. Well, I got lucky. Yes, this is a great little neighborhood right here. You got supermarket, a drugstore, a nice restaurant right there. It said award-winning burgers. I don't know how good those would be, but they sound good. Yeah. So the supermarket's quite big. It comes all the way up here. So you got a nice supermarket here. And this is the street with the tallest building in Halifax so far. Right here. That is your tallest residential building in this city. Tallest building. But they say that one up on Yonge and Roby might equal it. So we'll see. Like these little entryways here, these glass, they come up one side and across the top. Well, it feels nice to get out making a video again. It's been a couple of days since I was last out. That little street down through there is called Lucknow. We had one of those in Toronto, had a Lucknow Street. And we are on Fenwick. I think somehow along the way this street changed names when it ran around that turn. So we changed the name, but we're walking on Fenwick now. A residential area still. I really love that area right back there where the supermarket was and the restaurant and all that stuff. A nice little spot. And you weren't very far from Barrington, and and the stuff that's over there. And so it was very nice little place to live, I thought. And there again is the tall apartment building, the tallest building so far in Halifax, but I don't think it's going to be for long. With the things I've heard, there's things scheduled to go up, so I don't think it will be for much longer. Well, Fenwick is going to end right here, so now we have a choice to make if we want to go left or we want to go right. I might go left because I want to walk on streets that I haven't walked on very much. Don't want to go in the same old places all the time. This is the south end of Halifax, but it takes in quite a large area, so I don't cover it all at once, that's for sure. You can make several videos here and not go on the same streets. Oh, this is nice. You got a bicycle lane here. And there's the Fenwick convenience store right there in the corner. Every neighborhood's got these little corner stores. So I'm walking south again now on that street, which I forgot to look at the sign. So I'm not sure till I get down to the next street sign, okay? But I am going south anyways. Southward direction. And apparently it goes towards Point Pleasant Park because this building is called Point Pleasant Lodge Suites on South Park. Oh, it must be South Park. South Park Street, okay. It is Suites on South Park, so this must be South Park. Nice looking spot. We'll see what we got down here. The street is kind of, looks like Victoria Street. Okay, we'll take that. Now we've been on Victoria Park Street before, but this is Victoria Street. There's a difference. Okay. Still in the south end, but now we're going west on Victoria Street. Monday is my best day to be out because I don't have to pick anybody up for work today. I'm on my own all day today. Took the bus over, take the bus back, and I don't have to hurry home. So this is my best, probably my best day of the week for time. Tuesday's still okay. I don't have to take anybody to work on Tuesday either. So Monday and Tuesday are days that I have a little more freedom and don't have to watch the clock quite so tight. And Wednesday, I can't do much with Wednesday because my son starts work at 12. I leave about 11 to get him to work, so that means I don't go anywhere in the morning. About all I got time for is I can walk up to Tim's in Dartmouth and walk home again. And then we got about an hour to spare before time to go pick him up and then go pick up my wife from her work. And by the time we get home, it's getting on there. So, well, this is the end of Victoria Street, ends right here. So, let's see, I guess we'll go over to the sidewalk and turn right. And we would be close to Victoria Park, to Point Pleasant Park. We're not there in the area, but we are close. But we're not going there today. I may go there yet before the summer's over on a nice hot summer day and walk over there. So I don't know the name of the street because when I came down here, there wasn't any street sign right here. So we're just gonna walk on it. I am walking north now. I'm walking north, but I don't know what the name of the street is until I come across a street sign. We have so many streets here in Halifax, don't have any street sign. And it must be annoying to people other than myself because you want to see where you are and there's no street sign there. Yes, if you got your Google Maps out and you're using that to get around and it's talking to you, it'll tell you what street you're at. But I'm not using that because my phone is in use making this video. I don't walk around using my Google Maps anyways. It's not worth the bother. I think we're on a street called Tower Street because the numbers are like 1157 Tower. Queen, no, maybe not. That's the name of that building, Queen Santa Tower. So I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it's not Tower. It is Tower Street. Look at that right there. We're on the corner of Tower and Tower. Tower Terrace, Tower Road. Look at that. Who'd have guessed? I've never been on this street ever before. Tower Terrace and Tower Road. Look at that. That's pretty amazing. Okay, never seen it before. For very first time. So we're on Tower Road and the other one was Tower Terrace. The corner of Tower and Tower. Well, we'll continue on up till I come to a street that I know. Never been on these streets. But that's what we want to do, right? We want to go on streets we haven't been on before. Don't want to show the same old streets all the time. A construction job going on here, quite a large rental job or construction job of some kind. Well, Tower is going to end right here. So we'll see what this is. Because that's the end of Tower. So we'll go this way. And there's no street sign on that corner. Maybe this sign does. No street signs again. So often the situation in Halifax that there's no street signs on the streets. Well, we're starting to get a little more sunshine now. So it will warm up, I guess. Seems like it is a little bit because the sunshine alone was enough to warm it up a little bit. Prince Joe Castle. Now, what do we know about Prince Joe? Anything? Prince Joe Castle. www. Templeton Properties. South Street. There we go, 5778 South Street. And that is Prince Joe Castle, which I don't know much about Prince Joe Castle, but apparently it was named after a prince named Joe. That's all I know. Prince Joe Castle. Well, we'll walk up South Street a ways. Yes, we've been on South Street before, but I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk up to Victoria Park, and we'll walk up to the park today. Because now the leaves are all out on the trees, and it'll be kind of a beautiful walk up to Victoria Park. That sounds like a good idea. And I think Victoria Park might start at South Street. I'm not sure. I should know by now, but I'm not sure. I'm going to cross the street, though, because I need to be on the other side. I'm on the back end of a medical facility of some kind, hospital or something here. I think it's a hospital. Okay. Gotta watch out for that car. He don't even see me yet. Yeah, I think he does now. Oh, that's a great idea. We'll walk right up to Victoria Park. We haven't done that for quite a while. Always nice to have a fresh view at things. There's a heavy-duty truck. It's a F-350 Ford. And this is the IWK Children's Hospital, if anybody was wondering. This is the hospital where they would be most likely to bring a child anywhere in the Maritimes if it was something serious. Would be the IWK in Halifax. Well, it looks like, I gotta show you this over here. Looks like they demolished almost a block here to build something. There. Parking relocated through temporary parking lot next door. And they're going to do something here. Okay. That's the Children's Emergency entrance. and I am heading west again. I changed my direction a lot, but I'm heading west now. Across the street is I'll try to pronounce that, Gorse, G-O-R-S-E, Gorsebrook Junior High School. So I don't know if this little area one time was called Gorsebrook, or they just named the school that, but it could be. I'd say this area was called Gorsebrook. Well, let's see. I guess I'll go up. I'm up to Roby, and I must have walked right past the end of Victoria Park because I don't think it come down as far as South Street. It probably had to go up a little bit to get the end of it. Been a while since I was there. I forgot what was the last street before Victoria Park, so we'll backtrack up this way and hopefully we'll get back on it. Because I want to walk the whole length of Victoria Park, and it's a skinny, narrow type of a park, which I did a video on it once before, but that was a while ago, so it don't hurt to revisit old spots. We're still at the Isaac Walton Kiln Hospital area, the IWK. It's right in there. All right, this car's got the street blocked, so might as well go across. I think it's this street here. University Avenue, I think that's the one that goes past the end of Victoria Park. Hopefully I'm right. So we'll take a chance. I think it's Victoria. I think it's University Avenue. We'll go back down, we'll go across the street, and then we'll go down, because it'll be across the street where I'm going to start. Just waiting for my walk signal. There we go. Got my walk signal. This is a busy intersection. I try not to jaywalk if it's too busy. If it's a long way across and a lot of cars coming, I like to wait for the light. If it's a small one, not too busy, I don't always wait for it, but in this case, I think I will. All right, let's go back down on University. We are in the campus again, which we've covered a few times, but I haven't covered the whole thing in its entirety. I pretty much did, but there's probably things I've left out. because it is a big place, and it's hard to get every little nook and cranny that's here. But I wouldn't be surprised I walked this before, but that's okay. I'm hoping that this will get me to Victoria Park, because that's what I want to do, walk up through there. Dalhousie University, more of the buildings here. This is the Carleton campus. There's a lot of different spots to this university. See if I level this up a little bit here. There we go. Now we're pretty much leveled up here now. So now I'm walking east. Walking east on University Avenue. Yeah, I'm planning to get into Victoria Park down here and walk right up through the park to Spring Garden Road. And we'll probably end the video up in that neighborhood there somewhere. But we gotta walk through the park yet, which ought to be a nice walk today because, like I said, the leaves are all in bloom, and if there's any flowers, they'll be all out. And so it ought to be a nice little walk up through Victoria Park today. Looking forward for that. Yes, I think I'm on the right street now. Okay, this is Summer Street, and we're almost to the start of Victoria Park. So we'll go across the street. I think it's one more block before we get on to actually on Victoria Park itself. So, this direction anyways. Where if you want to know, it's north. I'm walking north on Summer Street. And that right there is the Arthritis Center, Nova Scotia Rehabilitation Center for Arthritis. College and Summer, the street signs are here. How about that, eh? We are at College and Summer. Well, we'll continue northward on up this way. Well, I don't know what to say. I'm at Spring Garden Road and I didn't pass the park, so obviously I've made an error somewhere. Somewhere I've made an error along the way. Instead of walking up to Victoria Park, we're already up here. So I can't do much about that now. I missed my street that would have brought me up here. You might be able to throw it in. Yeah. Okay, I gotta get across the street here. There we go. Okay, we are on Spring Garden Road, and on this side is the public gardens. So somehow I didn't get my street right. It's been a while since I've been here, I guess, and I'll try to throw it in here before this video is done. Since I promised you a walk in Victoria Park, I'm still gonna do it, okay? Okay, now, take my... Okay, I'm gonna turn in here. I'm gonna turn this off for now. All right, I'm back. Had to take a pit stop there, stop at the washroom in the park here. Now I'm walking on the rest of the way up to public gardens, which I'm not doing a tour of that today, but just a little bit of it here. I had to swing by for the washroom. So we're gonna get back out on the street, and we are gonna walk Victoria Park, which I promised. Well, I promised you Victoria Park, and you shall have it. Okay? I will show a little bit of public gardens in to boot. It's beautiful in here now that summer's here, and the grass is green and the flowers are out, trees are in bloom. But this is not my video for today. We might come in here again another day. Probably will before summer's over. It's got a lot warmer out than it was when I first started walking today. Much warmer now than it was when I started out this morning. All right, I'm just waiting so I won't collide here in the gateway. All right, back out on the street from the gates of public gardens. Now we're gonna go cruising down Victoria Park. I promised Victoria Park, and that's what we're gonna have. Who's got the walk? They do. Okay, we gotta wait. Can't jaywalk this one. Looking right down Spring Garden Road right now. Yeah, looking up Spring Garden Road except for the trees. I can't see much. Okay. Victoria Park is right over here. And we're gonna walk all the way to the bottom and probably come back up. since I promised you that. And I got past it somehow. I forgot what street it started at. And that's university wasn't it, because I went right past it and didn't see it. So you got to be up one from there. I got to remember what street that is, the southern boundary of Victoria Park. Anyway, here we are, Victoria Park. You could call it Pigeon Park if you like, but it's Victoria Park. And there's Bobby Burns. And I featured that in one of my videos, so I won't get into that today, who Bobby Burns was. But if you really want to know, you can Google it. They'll tell you all about it anyway. But I did do a video on this park one time. And there's a few monuments in here, and I covered them all and told you all about why they were here and who it was in memory of and all that stuff. Today is just a walk down to Victoria Park. I love this park in the summer. You got this narrow walkway down through. You got the streets on both sides. And the trees are out hanging over this walkway. So if the sun is hot, this is the place to go for a walk. You get lots of shade from these trees. It's wonderful. One of my favorite places in the city to walk is Victoria Park. Absolutely wonderful walking through here. I don't think I'll come right back up the same walkway I'm going down. We'll find some other way to cover this coming back up. I'll either come up over there or I will come up over there. You pick it, I'll do it. Oh, I won't be able to hear you if you pick it. I'll have to pick it. All right, so we'll let these people cross before I get in the way. So this park goes north and south, and it's bounded by 4 streets. Well, I'll try to give you all the streets, okay, before I finish here. The one where we came in up there was Spring Garden Road. I should know that one, but I can't remember it right offhand. But I'll tell it to you before we get done here. And this is almost the end of it anyways. We just got to go down onto the sidewalk, and when I get to the intersection, I'll tell you these 2 streets. And I believe it's South Park on that side, I think. Well, I could be wrong. Sometimes I've been here 4 years now, might as well say. 1st of August, it'll be 4 years. But there's a lot of streets to learn. And so this one is called Cathedral. And the reason it is, because it's that big church right there, that big cathedral. That's why they call it Cathedral Street. And if you'd like to take a look at that, I'll walk over. We'll take it a little more in-depth look at that cathedral. You want to do that? Okay. It's worth taking a look at because it's pretty old. Made out of the type of structure it would have been a long time ago. I don't know what year, but there might be a cornerstone on it to tell us what year this church was built. I'm sure they won't mind me walking up through here. If that's as far as I go, they won't mind. Look at this place. Look at this building. Wow. And look at how they got the stones placed. Look at that. Man, that took a lot of work. Look at that. Wow. They got all different sizes that worked right in together. Man, that is one of a kind. 1330 Cathedral Street. I love those big doors, but I love that stonework. We'll go a little bit closer so you can see how the stones are laid. Look at that. Every once in a while you get one of those big ones, not too many. And then you got little tiny ones, and they all fit in here to make this place so beautiful. Wow. This is amazing. This is just beautiful. I had to show you that. We just had to come up and see it. We absolutely had to see it. This is the Cathedral Church of All Saints, and it belongs to the Anglican Church of Canada. Wow, that's beautiful. That is absolutely a beautiful building. Join us online or in person services at 10 a.m. Wow. That is an unbelievable structure. Now those bricks that's out here on the front, they don't go all the way back. That's just probably a redone front on that. And the rest of it is like this. But it's still nice nevertheless. It's so beautiful. And I think this building belongs to it right here too. Could be a senior's home maybe, fastened onto it. A lot of churches do that. Cathedral and sin something, parking only. Okay. Wow. They got the Ukrainian flag on one side and the pride flag on the other side. That means they welcome everybody. Everybody's welcome in this church. And I can attest to that. I've been in Anglican churches, and there's one in Ontario where we've been several times. And I've told them, the people that go to that church, I said, I've never been in a church in my life where I felt as welcome as I do in that one. They were just unbelievably nice people in that church. All the members were really, really nice and welcoming to us. There's somebody in Ontario that makes these. I've seen them before. I've seen them in Ontario. Okay. Well, this is worth the visit alone, just seeing this building, this massive, tall structure, and the big archway. Welcome. The door just says welcome when you look at that. Those big wide steps and the wide doorway, the big doors. Wonderful. Beautiful. Well, that was worth the trip alone, coming down Victoria Park to see this. So this is Cathedral Street, and that's the reason it's called Cathedral Street, because they got a beautiful cathedral on this street. All right, let's continue on. I always say I give the different churches equal billing, but I think I gave the Anglican a double billing that time. So we'll have to make it up somewhere along the way. If I see another nice building, we'll have to spend some time there too. I don't want to favor one over the other. Okay, Victoria Park is cut off now, right there because of construction. So, at the corner of Cathedral and whatever this is, will be our, I'm just trying to get the name of the street. I thought it might be on something here, but there's no sign. Oh yeah, I see it way up in the sky there. I see it. So we'll show you where they put the street sign for this. See, that's the normal height right there. Now look where they put it on this one. Way up there, University Avenue. There it is. Okay. So apparently I was on the right street, but I didn't come far enough. If I had walked a little bit more on University, I would have come to this park. So I did have it right. So you got Spring Garden Road on the north, you got University on the south, you got Cathedral on the west, and I believe it's South Street, South Park on the east, but we'll see. No, I won't say that for sure until I see the sign. I think it's South Park, not South Street, because South Street runs east and west. I think it's South Park. I'm like 90% sure, but there's that little bit of doubt there, so we'll wait until we get down here, till I say for sure. Crosswalk closed, this whole intersection's closed. Apparently they're doing a major job here on this. They probably know something we don't. Something's gonna get built here. And they have to have the streets done to go with it. So probably, I'm guessing. Don't know for sure. All right, we'll cross the street on this temporary walkway. Hello. What are they going to be doing here?
They're putting new pipes in.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought maybe a new building was going up or something. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. They just put new pipe in under the street. That's why they tore that up. It's better to know than to guess, isn't it? I made a guess and I was wrong. So now I got it straight from the worker. I was going to say straight from the horse's mouth, but she might get mad at me for calling her a horse. So I won't say it. I just said what I was going to say. I'm retracting that. She don't look like a horse. Oh, I'm such a funny guy. My humor knows no bounds. My wife keeps telling me I'm not funny when I try to make jokes. She says, "You're not funny. You don't have any humor." I don't know. You be the judge if I have humor or not. I don't know. My wife says I don't. She says, "You have no humor. You think you're funny, but you're not." So there you have it. I won't call her a horse either. I better not. I'll be in big, deep trouble if I call my wife a horse. So, still didn't tell you the name of the street, did I? No, because there are no signs on this street again. So the next intersection, I'll tell you the name. I'm pretty sure it's South Park, but we'll just want to be sure. Most of the streets I see here, I saw in Toronto. We had a South Park in Toronto too. It intersected with Lawrence Avenue West. See, I was up there too long. I can remember all this stuff. Well, we get up here, we'll find out. Let's see. This is going to be this video should make it to an hour in length by the time I get finished. We're coming back to Spring Garden again now. And when I get there, I should be able to tell you if I got the right name on this street. I think I do. Something tells me this is South Park, but I don't want to say it until I'm sure. Yes, I see it across the street. It is indeed South Park. Can you see that sign from here? I can. My zoom is acting up on my gimbal, so I can't zoom it up. Something's a little bit out there. We can't go through there. Sidewalk closed. Okay. We can go through here, I guess. Guess it'll be all right through here. All right, there is the corner of Spring Garden and South Park. And there's the public gardens over there, and there's Victoria Park right there that we just walked down through a few minutes ago. All right, I gotta cross the street now because, well, I have a red light. I can't go anywhere. I have to wait. Somewhere around here, I'm gonna end this video. I'm not sure just where, but somewhere. Okay, I'll look down the street this way. The corner of Spring Garden and South Park. Walking across the intersection where I'm gonna end this video because it's been going probably close to an hour. All right, so I'll stop right here, looking down Spring Garden Road towards Barrington. Okay. Level it off. Whoops. Okay. I had to make a mistake right at the end here, didn't I? Okay. Anyway, if you like this video, you can push that like button, it'd be great. If you're not yet a subscriber, I would love it if you push that subscribe button and become one of my loyal subscribers. And with that, I'd like to say, take care, be safe, and we'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.